Venerable Chancellor, it is my pleasure to invite our guest speaker to deliver the ceremonial graduation speech, and permit me to read his citation. Reverend Father Dr. Noel Dias is the consultant editor of the Sri Lanka Journal of International Law in the Faculty of Law, University of Colombo. Reverend Father Dias holds a PhD from the University of Cardiff, Wales, UK, a MPhil from the University of Colombo, LLM from the University of London, and is a Bachelor of Theology from the University of Rome. He is currently a visiting lecturer at the Sri Lanka Law College and is also an attorney at law at the Supreme Court of Sri Lanka. Reverend Father Dr. Noel Dias, I thank you for accepting our invitation, and the floor is yours.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, the members of the staff, and my dear students and my dear parents, I consider this a privilege and thank everyone who has the determination to invite me for this occasion. Akrodha Maharogya Jitendriyatvam Daya Ikshama Sarva Janapriyatvam Nirlobidata Bayashoka Mukti Jnana Prabeda Dasalaksanani. My dear friends, it's a stanza from the great Rishi Chanakya about the 10 strands of wisdom. Akrodha, no hate. Marodha, healthy. Jitendriyatman, very important, to have overcome the 5 senses. Today we live in a society that we have seeped in fulfilling the requirements of the sensuality, the 5 senses. So one of the 5 strands is to overcome the 5 senses, not to be slaves of 5 senses. Akrodha, Marogi, Jitendriyatvam, Daya Ikshama, kind, forgiving, very important virtues, forgiveness. You know, in our societies, there's a woeful inadequacy of this great virtue. Daya Ikshama, Sarva Janapriyatvam. That person is pleasing to everyone. Nirlobidata Bayashoka Muktir. He's a giver, a generous giver. So he has no fear, no sadness. These are the 10 strands of a wise person. That is a theory, my dear sisters and my dear friends. Now I give an application. This is a letter that was written to me by my mother in 1967. She was detected of cancer and was on the verge of death. A few months back after that, she passed away. And this, she says, don't throw it away, Noel. Keep this in your suitcase, and have done that. And in this, she says, she had to face up 3 tragedies. As far as I remember, the first one was I come from a family of 8 children, really 9. My father, Vincent Dias, and my mother, Gertrude Fernando, parented 9 children. And of course, at a particular time, we had a very difficult time. My father had a drinking problem, and he lost his job, almost penniless. So that would have been the first tragedy. The second one was my elder sister was a doctor, was married to a gentleman, and for one or the other reason, that he used to come and leave my sister at home, but he did not visit us. My mother was a very shy person. I think that was too much for her. That was the second tragedy. And the third, of course, was the cancer. And she says, "Me vipatti tunedi mama bara unene." So I'm sure it might be the same in your culture, also in your religion, that you make vows to go to religious worship, to light candles. Yeah, that was not her way of life. I will read it out, what she has to say. Mama eka bharyak koron dunna mokad. දෙවියන් වහන්සේ සීනයි කන්දේදී මෝසස්තුමාට දුන්නා වූ 50 අකුරටම ඉෂ්ට කරනවාය කියා. තවද ජේසුස් ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේ විසින් ඉස්සීර කෙරුවා වූ එම 50 දයාව නැමැති උතුම් ධර්මය සෑම මොහොතකදීම ඉෂ්ට කරන බව මම සිතාගත්තා. So that was her only vow, to love God and to love man. So what Chanakya has recited in that sloka, she vowed to fulfill in her own lives. So my dear sisters, my dear friends, so this is what I would bring before you. You are learning, if it is not matched by wisdom, but Lord Buddha called as far as I know, Metta, Maitreya, and what Jesus calls love for God and love for man. If you are devoid of that, all your learning will be naught. And that is what we experience today. And so on your beautiful day, I invite you to put your achievement, your intellectual pursuits in line with that great wisdom. And having stated the theory, one practical application for my own life, I would like to give a kind of an academic basis for my concluding words. It's from the Holy Father John Paul II. The present one is Pope Francis. The predecessor was Pope Benedict XVI, and prior to him was John Paul II. He wrote an encyclical titled Evangelium Vitae. In Latin it means, in English means, the gospel of life. So, my dear friends, my dear graduates, your call is to move from this culture of death to culture of life. And on the side of the culture of life, we have what we stated in the Soloka and was stated by my mama in that letter, love. And the first characteristics of this culture of life is love, agape in Latin, in Greek, which means selfless love. Those that are opposed to agape, or what I mean is culture of life, favoring culture of death, is abortion. There is unjust wars, capital punishment, and those are the opposites of the culture of life. So that falls onto the culture of death. It is my humble plea to be a partner in the culture of life, protecting life and promoting love. So on the side of culture of life, we also have motherhood, fatherhood, matrimony, fidelity, and virtue. So those are rare qualities, but if we imbibe them, then the society into which you go will be wholesome. Counter to those on the side of life, or the side of death, we have contraception and human sterilization. So defy, and as much as possible, be away from that and be on the side of the motherhood, the fatherhood, the virtue, and fidelity. Also on the side of the culture of life, we have organ donation. It's a beautiful thing that you are able to donate viable organs to help someone come back to his life. As opposed to the organ donation, we have what we call euthanasia, mercy killing. Mercy killing is not part of the culture of life. It's part of the culture of death. And also human cloning. You are scientists and you will have a lot of opportunity to explore that area, but you can be a partner in helping people to donate organs, but not for human cloning. Also, according to Holy Father Pope, on the side of the culture of life, we have adult stem cell research. You will have the knowledge to do that and promote life and foster good living. As opposed to that, we have embryonic stem cells. Be away from that. And also from fetal research. So these are some little thoughts, my dear friends, as we come to this beautiful day, as Madam Vice Chancellor told you, what we have been aiming for so long, you have achieved. But your intellectual pursuits must be matched by, as I said, by love, wisdom, and culture of life. And I will sing this Wishwell song. You might join with me if you don't know it. Otherwise, you have the sentiments of wishing you well. God be with you till we meet again. By his counsels guide uphold you. With his sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again. Teruan Saranai. Allahu Akbar. Om Shanti Om. God bless you all.
Thank you, Father Noel, Dr. Noel Dias. May I request the Venerable Chancellor to give this small token of appreciation to Father Dr. Noel Dias.